The 54 missed calls didn't mean a thing. Not anymore. Not after everything she'd done. It was my brother's voice that flipped the switch. Confused, almost disgusted. "Where's your wife?" he asked. "I told you. She's in New York." He paused. "Well, she's in Hawaii. With another guy. My hotel. Using your ATM card." I didn't react. Didn't speak. Didn't even breathe. I just stared at the wall like it had something to answer for. My hands didn't tremble. They curled into fists. That was the last time I allowed her to shrink me. I remembered the life we built, from scratch. An old mattress on the floor. A used laptop that barely booted. Long nights of learning to code while she slept beside me, lips slightly parted, unaware that every keystroke was for her, for us. She dreamed of seeing the world. I taught myself to freelance. She liked designer outfits. I skipped lunch every day to save. Our honeymoon. 5 days in a cheap motel overlooking a gas station. She called it perfect. Back then I believed her. Sometimes I still catch glimpses of that version of her when I forget to stay angry. But it wasn't one giant betrayal. It was slow, a steady erosion. She stopped saying thank you. She sighed at the smallest things. Told me I worked too much. Said I was too quiet. Said she felt stifled, like I was in the way of her growth. When she wanted to start vlogging, I bought her a camera. She made one video. Forgot the password. She began traveling alone more often. I stopped asking where or why. Love makes you foolish. Hope makes you blind. I noticed the signs and looked away. Because somewhere along the way, I convinced myself that loyalty meant standing still while someone erased you. But I remember the moment it changed. It was another late night. I was working like always. She texted, "Don't wait up." I passed by the mirror on my way to bed and stopped. The man staring back at me looked empty, drained. Not someone whose wife was in love. Not someone whose faith meant anything anymore. That was the moment I stopped bleeding for someone who wouldn't even offer a bandage. No screaming. No tears. The next morning I called my brother. "Keep her there," I told him. "Don't say a word." He didn't ask questions. Family understands. She checked in under her real name. Paid with my card. She broke the golden rule of betrayal. Never get sloppy. I made quiet moves. First I froze our joint accounts. Then I changed the pins. Installed a camera at the condo, just in case she tried to twist the story later. I booked her return ticket for 1 day earlier than she'd planned. Let her lover leave. Let her come home to an empty apartment. Let her swipe her card at Starbucks. Declined. Let her try calling me, no signal. Her phone line was in my name. Disconnected. Her email. Locked out. But I left her one door open, WhatsApp. Because I wanted her to see those blue ticks. To drown in the silence. That evening I came home. She was there, on the floor, makeup ruined, voice hoarse from crying. I didn't say a word. Just stepped over her and poured myself a drink. She begged, lied, promised, blamed. I watched her like she was a stranger tearing apart someone else's home. Her apology wasn't about what she'd done. It was about getting caught. So I gave her nothing. No rage. No response. Just the cold clarity of someone done. She asked, "Why are you so calm?" "Because I left you in Hawaii," I said. "What's here now?" "Just the ghost of what's already gone." I told her I'd handle the divorce. Told her she could keep her stuff. She asked if I still loved her. Smiled. Because smiling hurt less than laughing. It's been 4 months. She still texts. Sometimes calls. I never block her. Because I want her to see that little blue check mark. That quiet acknowledgement. And realize that indifference. That's colder than hate. She wanted a man who would chase her. Instead, she got one who walked away and never looked back. And now, for the rest of her life, she'll lie awake, trying to pinpoint the moment she stopped mattering. I won't tell her. Let the silence answer for me. Let the quiet finish what she started. She taught me how to lose her. I just never said thank you.